Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for you guys. We're actually playing on the map Cargo. We're going to be running around with the TAC-45 pistol primarily. It's a weapon that I like, it's a secondary, even though it's a weapon I like, it's a secondary that I need to get the headshots for. I feel like get a golden secondary, which it's taking a very long time. Have you ever tried getting headshots with a pistol? It kind of takes a while. So I sometimes, when I'm playing Black Ops 2, I just kind of run around with the TAC-45, and it kind of works out for me, because the TAC-45 itself is actually pretty powerful. It's good enough that in certain situations you can use it as a primary, which I definitely do throughout this entire video. It's my primary weapon. It's the only weapon I'm going to be using. I'm not even going to be picking up other weapons. I'm only using my TAC-45, which I like it. I'm having a lot of fun with this gun, and having a lot of fun with Black Ops 2, which apparently there are a lot of other people in this world that are having a lot of fun with Black Ops 2. So yesterday was Sunday. And and about 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time, somewhere in that time frame, right, I get a tweet, or at least that's when I noticed I had a tweet, that a follower sent me a picture of Black Ops 2 on the PS3. He was letting me know that 218,000 people were playing Black Ops 2 on the PS3 at that time. I was like, wow, that is a lot of people for last year's Call of Duty, right? And I'm like, can anyone possibly send me a picture of what Call of Duty Ghosts is doing on the PS3? And someone sent me a picture, and there's only 154,000 people playing Call of Duty Ghosts on the PS3. And I was like, wow. So that's over 60,000 more people that are actually playing on the old game as compared to the new one, right? And at that point, I was interested, right? I wanted to know everything about what was going on with the numbers of Call of Duty that day, which I've never done anything like this before. So I'm like, all right, all of my followers stand at attention. We must figure out the numbers. And so I'm like asking everybody that's following me on Twitter, like all 5,000 of them. I was like, all right, if you have Black Ops 2 on the 360 or the PS3, or if you have Call of Duty Ghost on the Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, or PS4, get online. Take a picture with your phone of how many players are currently playing that game and send it to me, right? And the numbers are pretty shocking. It took a couple minutes, but numbers are pretty shocking. So keep in mind, these are yesterday's numbers. They were around the time of 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but these are the numbers for what was going on for Call of Duty yesterday. And keep in mind that I'm rounding these numbers up to the nearest thousand. Black Ops 2 for the Xbox 360, 146,000 players playing. Black Ops 2 for the PS3, 218,000 people playing. Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox 360, 135,000 people playing. Call of Duty Ghost on the PS3, 154,000 people playing. Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox One, 29,000 people playing. Call of Duty Ghost on the PS4, 62,000 people playing. If you take the totals, Black Ops 2 had 364,000 people playing it, whereas Call of Duty Ghost had 380,000 people playing it, only 16,000 players more. That is absurd to me. So there's a couple things about this. We did not count the people playing zombies. We did not count the people playing Extinction. But still, it's pretty insane that Black Ops 2 on just the 360 and just the PS3 has almost as many players as Call of Duty Ghost over the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, the Xbox One, as well as the PS4, over 4 different consoles. Only 16,000 more people were playing the new game only 5 months after the game has come out. Only 5 months. The last time something like this has happened was back in 2008 when World at War came out. Now, Call of Duty World at War was my favorite Call of Duty game. I loved it. Loved it a lot. In World War II, I love the feel of it. I love even going back and playing it. It's just such a fun game to me. I love the World War II feel. I love all the memories I've had on that game. I love just everything about it, right? But a lot of other people didn't like the game. A lot of people didn't like the fact all the rifles were semi-automatic. A lot of people didn't like the map sizes. And a lot of people actually went back from World at War to Call of Duty 4. During the 2007 and 2008 time frame, Call of Duty 4 was actually like the #1 game on Xbox Live. Like, for the first few months of World at War, I think World at War actually topped out that list. But after a few months, Call of Duty 4 went back, then Call of Duty 4 and World at War just kind of traded hands, right? It was the last time in Call of Duty that the current game wasn't exactly the most popular game. That was the last time, in 2008. But here we are with Call of Duty Ghosts, and Black Ops 2 is giving it a real run for its money. Black Ops 2 came out well over a year and a half ago, right? But it is still this popular with everybody. It hasn't gotten a new map pack or like any actual new features aside from weapon camouflages since when? 6 months? Somewhere in there? Yet people are still playing it. It is insane to me. It's either one, I talked about it in a video a couple days ago, it's either one, Black Ops 2 is just that good of a game, or two, COD Ghosts is just that bad of a game. Now, I'm going to throw my hat in the ring here and let you know my personal opinions on this. Call of Duty Ghosts is playable. Alright, it's playable. But it's not the best Call of Duty game. It's not a great game. It's actually a relatively frustrating game. And I said it way back before the game was even out. Alright, because I paid to get the game early. And I made a video, and I remember specifically, it was on the map Studio in Black Ops 2. It was like the backdrop for that commentary. And I was talking about it, I'm like, guys, Call of Duty Ghost has the possibility to be the worst Call of Duty that we've ever had. They got rid of the UAV, right? They got rid of it. And that alone makes the game... A game can't be great without UAV. It just can't. And that's why one of the reasons I don't play Call of Duty Ghosts nearly as much as I usually play other Call of Duties. You know, at this... I decided to stop at 3rd Prestige on Call of Duty Ghost, and we are 5 months in. When we were 1 month into Black Ops 2, I was Prestige Master. I played all the way to max rank. I loved it. But I just decided to stop at 3rd Prestige. I'm like, you know, I'm not having fun leveling up in this game. I'm not having fun playing this game really recreationally. I play it and I make different videos of different things in the game for you guys because I have a YouTube channel, of course. But in terms of recreation, it's not my #1 game to go to. You know, that's just the way it is. And I've had the opinion over the past few years that Infinity Ward themselves are kind of starting to slip as a developer. And it's starting to see that my opinion is kind of becoming the majority opinion over the past few years, right? Because Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Ghost are not exactly blockbuster games anymore. You know, they're both games that people got sick of pretty quickly. Then they went back to the game before it, right? And Infinity Ward themselves just kind of slipping. And then people try and argue that Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 were also Infinity Ward games, and therefore they should get credit for those. But you have to keep in mind that the Infinity Ward that made Call of Duty 4, as well as Modern Warfare 2, is not the current Infinity Ward, right? That was the people at Respawn, right? The people that made Titanfall, Respawn Entertainment, that staff is the staff that made Call of Duty 4, as well as Modern Warfare 2. After Modern Warfare 2 released, they kind of had a falling out with Activision and went on and made their own studio. Then Activision just kind of scrambled and threw together a new Infinity Ward, which is the Infinity Ward that's making Modern Warfare 3, as well as Call of Duty Ghost. Right? That's kind of how it's going down. And this new developer is kind of disappointing a lot of people, wouldn't you say? Because so many people are playing the previous Call of Duty right now. And this is only 5 months in. It might just get worse than this. It might get better. You know, it could get better. More people could start playing Call of Duty Ghost. But then again, more people could start playing Black Ops 2. That's not looking good for Infinity Ward. And without spoiling the end of the campaign, there's going to be another Call of Duty Ghost, right? I'm not going to spoil or say anything about the campaign, but from what happens towards the end, you can tell that there's going to be a sequel, right? And I shouldn't spoil anything for you guys that haven't beaten the campaign yet. There's going to be a sequel, and so we're going to expect more of the same in a few years. Would it be 2016 when it's Infinity Ward's turn to make a new Call of Duty game? We're going to have more of the same coming from them. It's going to be another Call of Duty Ghost game. And if they do this, it's not going to be good. My suggestion, and apparently people like my suggestions for Call of Duty stuff, this is what Infinity Ward needs to do. There's only a couple things, and they make a damn good game. You need to make sure your maps are not green, dreary, and disgusting. I don't know why Infinity Ward does this, but their maps are disgusting. Brighten them up. Look at Black Ops 2. It's day and night brightness and beautiful as compared to any kind of Infinity Ward game. Number 2, make the kill streaks usable. What they basically need to do is make a Modern Warfare 2.5. Because Modern Warfare 2 was an amazingly fun game to play. It was the most broken game in the world. And yet it was still fun to play. It was a game that they had care package glitches, javelin glitches, every glitch possible was happening during Modern Warfare 2. And yet people couldn't get enough of it. People couldn't stop playing it. They kept going for it. They kept going back and playing it. Myself included. I think I have like 40 days of playtime into Modern Warfare 2. That game, to this day, still has one-man army and danger closed. but I still like to play it. It was a damn good game. That's all they need to do. You know, make the maps a bit bigger again, make them a bit more symmetrical like they used to be, make it so kill streaks reign supreme. You have yourself a fun game right there. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And what are you guys' thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on the fact that Black Ops 2 is only a couple thousand players behind Call of Duty Ghosts right now, a year and a half after it's come out? Let me know about that. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.